All right, folks. Hello and welcome back to online English class. I hope you guys are doing well today. Today we're going to be talking about the email that I sent you assigning your Unit 6 test. Okay, it's pretty self-explanatory, but again, I just want to talk through the details with you a little bit. But before we do that, let's talk through some important top of the week announcements. Okay, so first and foremost, your exam is on May 13th. After we get done with our work on the Unit 6 test, we're going to be turning our attention solely to preparing for that exam. Now, on the whole, you guys, you AP students, are perfectly prepared to take this test. If you took it tomorrow, I would wager that most of you would do quite well. Okay, your analytical skills and your understanding of what is expected in an analytical essay is pretty solid. All right, your ability to execute that, well, that is obviously up to you. But I think your basic knowledge of what you are supposed to be doing is pretty solid. Okay, so over the next couple of days, what we're going to be doing is just trying to shore up, remind you of what you're supposed to be doing, help explain perhaps any misconceptions you might have, and strengthen whatever strengths you are that already exist. Okay, just continuing to practice for the next 5 days, so that when you log in for that test on May 13th, you are completely ready to go. Okay. Aside from that, remember your discussion grade procedure. Over the course of this week, our primary goal on Monday and Tuesday is to finish our Unit 6 test. When you complete that and submit that on Tuesday at 3 p.m., we're going to turn our attention in all the days that follow to our preparation for the AP exam. Okay. So, if you are not in the AP class, what you should be hearing me say is that when you complete your Unit 6 test, your primary goal should turn to your Quarter 4 essay. When you complete that Quarter 4 essay, you are ready to go. Okay, so what I would like for you to do is make sure that that essay is perfect. Okay, throughout the course of the next coming weeks, you have a lot of time that you can invest in that essay, and I expect that essay to be excellent. I expect that essay to be as perfect as you possibly can construct it. Okay. For you AP students, you have some clerical work that you need to do. First and foremost, you need to download and read the 2020 AP testing guide. Okay, so you can't click my screen, I understand, but you can go to RenWeb and follow a link that I have included to the testing guide. If you don't want to do that, you can, of course, always just Google 2020 AP testing guide. It'll take you right there. Okay, the other thing you need to do is complete the 2020 AP exam checklist. All right, this checklist just helps you organize all the things that you need to get organized before you take your exam on May 13th. All right, once again, I've got a link to it, but if you don't want to follow the link, you can also just Google 2020 AP Exam Day Checklist. It'll take you right where you need to go. All right, and then finally, there's a testing demo, okay, that you can that I'd like for you to do by May 6th at 3 p.m. All right, so that's got a due date. I need you to do that by May 6th. All right, I've got a link to the testing demo, but you could also just, of course, Google testing demo, and it'll take you where you need to go. Obviously, you probably want to be a little more specific, like AP exam 2020 testing demo. That'll take you where you need to go. Okay. Beyond that, contextualizing this is your work on the Quarter 4 essay and your MWE for the road, okay? So those are due for you AP students from May 18th to 22nd. What I would do if I were you is I would table these things. Hopefully you've already got a really good jump on them. You can table them while we're preparing for your exam and then return to them after your exam, okay? It's up to you. You can hack this how you want. All right, so let's go ahead and turn our attention to the email that explains your work, all right? So this email that I've sent to all of you, the prompt for the AP students and the honor students is the same for this Unit 6 test. It's a very simple prompt, very straightforward prompt. It's the same one that I assigned to you on Friday, okay? So throughout the test, you can have access to your text and your notes, all right? So I don't care. You can use your OTNs if you want. You can use your text if you want, but don't refer to any outside sources or sources outside of those. If you make me read the Spark Notes reading of this play, like I will barf, okay? Please don't make me do that. I don't want to. I don't want to barf, okay? During the process of completing your essay, just make sure that you are following procedure below. Okay, so you're already watching the YouTube video. Good job. When you're ready to begin working on the test, you can open the attachment. But the attachment's not a big secret. It's just the prompt that you've already got. It's very simple. What is the central thematic impression of King Lear? Use a careful analysis of one character to support your interpretation. You should have already known that that is what the test is going to be about. All right. Open a Word document. Label, format your document clearly. If your document's poorly formatted, according to my judgment, you're going to be penalized. Okay. I don't like poorly formatted things or sloppy things. Okay. Finally, submit your test before 3 p.m. on Tuesday and include your name and class in the subject line of your email. Do it exactly as offered to you in this example, okay? So if you are ready to go, you can begin, and if it will help you and inspire you, you could even consider yourself on this day to be like Luke Skywalker, all right, fighting against the darkness of the unexamined life, fighting against the tyranny in our galaxy that attempts to diminish the significance of your most basic call as a human being to seek meaning, to seek a morally and spiritually coherent life, to pursue that which is good. But before you can pursue that, to define that which is good, to reflect on that which is good, and to make that a reality in the world as you bring the coming kingdom to the earth. So, as a rebel against the tyranny of that darkness, draw your essay lightsaber and write me something awesome. May the 4th be with you.